Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Not Timmy 66. How the heck's everybody doing today? Off work today, but still working. See, that's the important thing, is that we always... What is going on with the... Whoa, I got like flyaway beard. Anyway, let's talk decluttering. I'm going to show you guys what I've done so far. And shadow people. Stay tuned. Well, on my way over to the storage unit here to show you what decluttering has occurred, and there's been quite a bit of it. I thought I would share with you guys what I know about shadow people, and then I'm going to share an experience I had with you in regards to shadow people. But I want you guys to keep in mind something. I don't make anything up for this channel, okay? I'm 100% above boards. I don't try to make up, oh, I saw this, I saw that, or this happened to me, or that happened to me, when it didn't, okay? I don't know necessarily if my experience is a trick of the mind. I guess I'll leave that up to you to decide. But there was an interesting, very interesting comment left by one of the subscribers to my channel that I'm going to refer to as well. And she mentioned that it's very interesting that when you are doing a whole bunch of renovations and stuff like that on an old home, you know, and decluttering everything and moving things and moving foundation and tearing out walls and doing all the things that we're doing, that you might, as she put it, I believe, awaken some sleeping nasties. And I didn't notice any of this activity until we really started tearing the place up. Anyway, so far everything I've read about shadow people and everything kind of meshes with my experience. Shadow people are generally reported being seen out of the corner of your eye or your peripheral vision. And as you can tell, I wear glasses. My vision isn't really that horrible. I wear the glasses more or less for close-up stuff, and at my job I have to read a whole bunch of barcodes. I don't want to bore you, but anyway, for fine detail is what I'm trying to say in a long-winded way. But anyway, people catch them out of the corner of their eye. There's been reports of many different types of shadow people. Some are reported as being... Sorry, I was checking the stuff in the back of my car. I almost forgot I'm hauling stuff. Some are reported as being in the corner of the room, and as soon as you kind of sense the movement out of the corner of your eye, you look full on at where you thought you saw something. It's gone. It's not there. Others have reported seeing a man in a hat, not a hat like this, but like a fedora, or maybe not necessarily, maybe a top hat, I don't know, but just wearing an old-time, old-schooly hat, right? There's a sense of foreboding that comes with shadow people. It's been reported that, and again, guys, I'm not reading anything scripted or anything like that. I'm just going off of what research I've done since my experience. It usually means that you might be under some sort of spiritual attack if you go down that road. Some people say that one way to protect yourself against this type of phenomenon is to pray for spiritual protection. Some people will use crystals or sage or things like that to burn around them, which is supposed to add a layer of protection around your spirit or your soul. And shadow people are quite frightening, because one minute, and I am not a person that's taken lightly to being afraid of anything, okay? I mean, I walk down a dark hallway. I'm really not scared of much. I'm more fascinated by things than I am maybe jumpy, or you know what I mean? Like, I don't scare very easily. And I'm really looking for your suggestions, your thoughts on shadow people. Has anybody out there ever seen these shadow people before? Is it just a paranoid, delusional mind? Is it too much stress with everything that's going on with the house and all that? Or is there something more real to the shadow people than we know? Now, I know that some people have actually seen an old hag type shadow person. I have not had that experience, and I do not want to have that experience. I know another YouTube channel that I watch, AJ off the Y-Files, he reported actually having an old hag sitting on his chest, trying to basically molest him without getting X-rated or anything like that. And it was so disturbing that they couldn't stay where they were at. They were on vacation or somewhere or something like that. Go check out his channel. I think it's on. He did a video on shadow people, and check that out because he describes what happened to him. And so that has been reported as well, an actual physical attack. That did not happen to me. Anyway, so that is my description of shadow people. And again, sorry for the lighting. We're getting a cold front coming through here in Texas, and we're getting snow on Thursday, and the weather's crazy. But anyway, I'm here at storage, and I have to go put in the code because I don't have it on my phone. I'm not modernized like that. Bear with me, guys. Alright guys, here is the storage unit. It's large. And here is all that we have moved so far. Still got a lot more to go. But the decluttering has definitely begun. A lot of this stuff is probably not coming back in. So that's how I'm going to do it, just one room at a time till I get it all decluttered. And like I said, this is a large storage unit. Feels good. Feels good. You should try it. So 2 nights ago, my wife and I were in bed, and my wife was already asleep. She was sawing logs and snoring, and I was still awake. I was watching TV, and here's where I don't know if this is a trick of the mind or not, because I was kind of in that mode where I'd already dropped off once, and then I heard something, and it woke me up, and it sounded like my son was up going down the hallway. I don't know. It sounded like dragging feet, not with shoes on though, like with socks, like a shh, shh, shh noise. And I was like, what is that noise? My dog perked up a little bit and gave a little bit of a growl. My other dog is deaf, so she didn't hear anything, but my younger dog, he perked up and started growling a little bit, and I was like, what's wrong? So I got up thinking, well, my kid's up doing something, whatever, or he went out and got a glass of water or whatever, but it piqued my interest enough that I was fully awake at this time. I get up, I go walking out down the hallway, and he's in his room. I open his door, and he's asleep. He hasn't moved. He hasn't gotten up to use the restroom. He hasn't done anything. And I'm like, what the heck was that? So I don't think too much more about it. I'm like, well, maybe it was the sound of the heater kicking on, or, you know, maybe I was half asleep or whatever. So I go back in the room and lay back in the bed, take a sip of my coffee, because yes, I drink coffee like 24/7, and I'm watching the TV. Well, my door is like over here, and it's about half open, and I get this motion out of the corner of my eye, and I look, and I don't see anything. Well, it's dark in the room except for the TV, right? My wife's still snoring, sawing logs, and I'm like, that's weird. So I'm flipping through YouTube, looking at different videos and stuff like that, and again, I'm watching the TV. I've almost forgotten about it by now. It's probably 10 minutes have gone by, and I'm just flipping through the TV, and I catch this out of the corner of my eye. And this time, instead of just looking directly, I kind of try to study it out of my peripheral vision. And it's this long shadow from the floor. It looked like it came up onto my door and was almost touching the ceiling. Now, I didn't see a hat on it, but it's hard to describe. But out of my peripheral vision, I got a sense that it was somebody just standing there. And it looked more than just like a shadow. It had dimension to it, if you know what I mean. It didn't look like flat. It looked like it had dimension to it. So I look again, and it's gone. So now I'm wide awake, and I get up and I look behind the door and stuff. And I'm like, did I move something? Because we got stuff all torn up in the house and everything. Did I move something that maybe have caught my eye that I'm not used to seeing over in that corner or whatever? And I was like, no, there's nothing there that hasn't normally been there. And I usually stay awake watching TV till late in the evening anyway, and I've never seen this before. And now I hear shuffling and thumps in the house and stuff like this. And my house is not that old. It was built in, like, I believe 77. So it's old, but it's not that old. It's just weird. Now, since then, I have not had anything happen, but it tweaked my interest. I was like, why am I seeing shadows moving out of the corners of my eyes? Weird. I don't know, guys. We got drones, we got fog, we've got plasmoids, we've got orbs, and now shadow people. Have you guys ever had an experience like this, or am I just crazy? Let me know. I'm going to keep giving you updates on the decluttering as we go, but I'm really interested if anybody's ever had an experience or knows more about these shadow people than I've already said. So leave a comment and let me know. And that's all I got for today. Gonna continue moving stuff, packing stuff, getting stuff out. What do they say? We're burning daylight. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, all those good things, those YouTube-ish things. And we will see you folks again on the next one. Bye, guys. Have a good day.